Hi everyone, so the moment has come. I'm going to introduce you in the first video to the first 5 of the GellifiQue brand that we've brought into the salon. These are different to the other brand that I use in the fact that they have no HEMA. HEMA you may have heard of or not. It is a molecule within all gels and monomer, and it's the product that if you are going to become allergic to anything, it is HEMA. These are HEMA free. Now this particular set I've got in front of me is from the Eleganza, I think that's pronounced right, range. So I'm going to start off with the first one, which is Sophisticated. Now these are absolutely lush. You don't need the thick coats. They're very, very thin coats that I'm applying here. The colours are so saturated that I think that's a bit better. The colours are so saturated that you can get away on the natural nail of just using one coat, but always I'm going to use 2 to get the full coverage. This one's self-leveling, which is a lot better. So as you can see, I've really put that on and dragged it through, so it's very, very thin. And you might be able to see there it has self-leveling properties. So I'm just going to cure that one. Like all of the gels that I have here, these all cured in 30 seconds in my lamp. So it's a 48 watt lamp. So this next one is Jelly Bean. I will go through them all at the end again. And it's a very, very pale pink. The company GellifiQue class all these as nudes. So you can get away with just using it as a nude. It might be too pale for some people. I know it would be too pale for myself. Right, so that's the first coat of Jelly Bean. Once again, letting it self-level and then popping it in the lamp. So this is the first coat. Let me take that flash off again. Doesn't really make much difference. They're so high gloss. So I'm going to put the second coat on of Sophisticated for you. And in this brand, I've also got a high gloss top coat, and I've got the velvet matte top coat, and they are absolutely brilliant. The velvet matte top coat has got a cracking little finish to it and texture. So I'm going to let that self-level. It's only going to take a couple of seconds, as you can see. Now the coverage on that, both very, very thin, and you can see it's covered it completely. No lines, no marks, nothing, just perfect coverage. So this is going to be better on your nails, so you're not going to be faffing around so long in the seat. Now this one was the Jelly Bean. So as you can see, I put that on very, very thin, and there's a few bits I have missed. So I'm going to go in with the second coat and make sure I get a full coverage on this one. As you can see, I'm doing it really, really thin, so I'm sort of putting it on and taking it off. And I'm going to let that self-level. So that one there is the Jelly Bean. And I'm going to cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds. So that now is the 2 coats of Sophisticated. And it's lovely. Yeah, I'd wear that as a nude, but it's not going to match my colour skin very well. It's too close to my colour skin. So I'll top coat all these at the very, very end. And I'll do a couple in the velvet matte, and I'll do a couple in their gloss. This is Damask Rose. Now you're going to think, oh, all these are all very similar, all very same, but people's skin tones are all very different. So as you can see, this one is more pinky in tone, so it'll be a bit warmer. So when you see them all together, you'll be able to say, oh yeah, I can see the difference, and I can get one out of that brand that's going to meet my skin tone in the nudes. Now you're going to see a lot of these videos popping up over the next few days because I have absolutely worked my butt off to get this collection together for you. So once again, very thin first coat. And that's nice as it is. You don't need another coat on that. I really wouldn't put another coat on that, but we're going to just for the sake of the video. So as you've seen, I'm using clear tips, and these don't hide nothing. You've got no colour underneath at all. So this jelly bean on a natural nail would be completely covered. And you can see there on the clear tip, no problems. Now on the clear tips you would usually see right through them. That's just the beauty of this particular brand. You are not seeing through it. So there's the first coat. Excuse the cuts, I suffer terrible with anxiety, so I'm having a hell of a time through this lockdown. This is your damask rose, and this is your first coat of that. Would you put a second coat on to make your nail thicker? No, you wouldn't. You're wasting product. So, oops. Excuse me a second. I didn't cure that. So I'm not doing very good on this one. Oh. Let's see how this turns out. Right, I forgot to press cure. Right, so can you see them little ripples? Not great. So, this is what happens when you're trying to do lives. You completely forget what you're doing. So let me just get another brush and see it hasn't cured properly on me because I didn't press the button. So on your client, just take it back off. For the case of me, I'm just going to see what would happen because I like to see what happens with things. And it could be the fact that it's a deeper colour that I needed longer than 30 seconds within my lamp. As I say, these are new to me. I've only just took receipt of 143 colours. This one is Diana, and she's a very, very pale pink. And she's got a little sparkle that runs all the way through her. And the beauty about what I found with these is I'm not having to mess with any of the sparkles or any of the glitters that are contained within the gel. They're absolutely gorgeous. They self-level out. And the glitters are dispersed throughout the whole thing. Let me see if I can put the light on. No, you don't get the effect. You'll see it at the end when I top coat them. So I'm going to put that in. And then the last one is Daydream that I'm going to do for you today. I am coming back to the damask rose, don't worry. Let's see what's happened with this one. Right, this one is another nude. And once again, very thin. Coats like that. Self-level. And in the lamp for 30 seconds. Right, so my second coat of Diana. She's really pretty, very, very pale. Sorry for the quietness. I'm not usually this quiet. I usually have people to talk to, but being locked down, I forgot the ability to chat. So once again, self-level. She's all done. I've got the cat going absolutely nuts outside. Oops. See, this is what you don't want to do. Cat going nuts outside the room. So that's putting me off a little bit because I just want to find out what's wrong with him. But nope, can't do. Right, I'm going to come back to my Daydream. I'll clean my hands now. Right, so Daydream, second coat. Nice little colour, nice little nude. And because we're putting them on thinner, you're going to feel the difference on your nail. It's not going to be as heavy, even though gels are naturally not heavy in themselves. These are going to be lighter than the other brands that I've got, that you've all used. Right, so there's the Diana one. She's getting ready. Now, this is the one we messed up. The Damask Rose, probably going to be a thorn in my side, this one. So I just want to see what's happened here. So it has cured this time. I want to see if that there, see them ripples? I wouldn't do this on clients, but just as curiosity. I want to see if those ripples sort of will self-level out. So I'm just going to gently float over another layer. So it might look like I'm putting a lot on, but I'm actually not. Let's have a look. Would we get away with that? No, we wouldn't do this to you in the salon anyway. But as you can see from the ripple side, that now has all self-leveled out. That's how great the properties are within this gel. So I'm going to cure that one, and then that's the last one I did was Daydream. So we've got Daydream, bring these into the middle. Daydream, Diana, the now renamed Thorn in My Side, Damask Rose, and then we've got Jelly Bean and the Sophisticated. So on this one now, on my top coats, I've got the Armour top coat and the Velvet Matte top coat. I don't particularly want a Velvet Matte top coat any of these because they're really, really nice. But I'm going to show you anyway what the Velvet Matte is like. And the texture of it is really, really good. So let me just start by doing Sophisticated. And I'm going to do this in the Armour top coat. The Armour top coat is a high finish shine. And as its name says, it is like a little armour. It's going to give you 3+ weeks of wear. As long as, ladies, we use them as jewels, not tools. So once again, this self-levels off, giving you an absolutely perfect finish. And the top coats on this one are cured for 60 seconds in an LED lamp or 120 seconds in a UV lamp. So always check what lamps you've got if you're using something different to what I've got. So onto my second one. And I'm just going to quickly top coat this in the Armour. And I have taken Thorn in My Side, Damask Rose out. I'm going to let that self-level. Should learn where the centre of my camera is, isn't I? But I don't. Right. Damask Rose. Absolutely gorgeous. I'd wear that one. I really, really like that one. And all them ripples, all gone. And you can't even see it in the naked eye close up either. So that's a sign of a darn good quality gel product, that one. So this one is Sophisticated. And it is really, really pretty. Let me see if I put the light on. See, you lose it. You lose all of the qualities with my camera. It's rubbish. I'll take a photograph at the end and I'll do them in high def so you'll be able to see it. So that's the Sophisticated one. Right, so on to, which one's this one? This one's Diana. She's the one with the little sparkle. And she's lovely. She's so, so delicate. I think I'd wear this one as well. but I'd use it as part of a design. I'd probably ombre with this one, or use it as a French instead of the harsh pinks. So I'm just going to pop that in the lamp for a minute and bring out our second one, which was Jelly Bean. Now, Jelly Bean's cured absolutely lovely. Once again, no problems. Nice tough nail to be getting on with. And then this one is Daydream, and I'm just going to put the armour top coat on this. So because these are all very, very thin, you're not going to go away with like really thick nails. They're going to be so thin, so if you've got your own natural nail, then they're not going to look really, really thick like some gels can. Right, Thorn in My Side Damask Rose. This is going to go with the Velvet Matte Top Coat, just because. I just want to show you the difference. Still, once again, thin layers. So, all self-level out. It's a shame you can't feel these. I think you're going to like them. Right, so let's pop those in for a minute. And this one is Diana. Let's have a look. Which one was this one? This was Diana with the little sparkles. You can just make them out there. They're so fine and spread right through. It's absolutely great. Loving these new products. So as I say, I've got 143 of these that I'm going to be bringing you. Plus I've also got a selection of the acrylic gel. So for the ladies who like their extensions and everything, these will be the ones I'll be using out of the GellifiQue range. So you've got Rosy Cheeks and Blush, and I'll be doing a video on them as well. So these are all HEMA free, which means if you've had a reaction in the past, the likelihood is you are not going to have a reaction at all ever again with these products. Right, so this was Daydream, and I've done that in the armour top coat. And this is the Thorn in My Side Damask Rose. She's never going to get her real name again, is she? And she is lovely. I can sit and touch her all day. She's very, very velvety. And you're going to get the same amount of wear out of this one as you will this one. There is absolutely no difference. So there, the nude collection in the Elegance range from the brand new GellifiQue at EMS Nails and Beauty Whirl. So if you've had problems in the past, pop along, see us, and give the GellifiQue a go. Don't think you're going to be disappointed. I'll see you in the next video.